A major test of strength. Wow, they certainly love their major test of strength in this game, like seriously. What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scythe and we are back again for some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I ended up traveling over here and grabbing this area as our fast travel point because I wanted to kind of start today with a shrine. We already saw this shrine, mind you. It was the one that was Path of Hidden Winds. Okay. It was the one that was close to Rito Village, kind of over by Keaton or whatever. What is this? This is the most unique one yet, dude. It looks really, really cool. Okay, pull back into the wind path, please. I really don't understand, like, what are we actually doing here? Die in one shot because you're a weak baby? And... Is this all that we're doing? Is just kind of air gusting ourselves up to the top? Was that already the chest? No, that was not the only chest in this area. Very curious, dude. Very, very curious. Why does it say it's like hidden pathways and stuff is what I don't understand. Whoa, my goodness gracious. It's a good thing I did not let go of that. Because, okay, just keep on moving. That's always really, really cool. Yikes! That was scary. So, if the chest isn't hanging out right up here... Okay, maybe it isn't. Like, where's the chest hanging out? Oh, this is what it means by secret, wind gust areas, right? Wait, how would we end up even getting to that? How would we do any of this? What does it mean by hidden, wind path? Because it makes me think immediately, like when it says that, nope, we're not gonna be heading for that at all. Whoa! Do we end up gaining more momentum as we end up going higher up? No? What is it? What? I don't understand, dude. I really don't understand. Are we supposed to stay on this thing? Like, why does it say hidden wind paths? Unless we've got hidden wind tunnels and turbines kind of just hanging out, like, in the middle of nowhere, outside of the map, but that wouldn't really make any sense at all. This is kind of silly. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna mark this one for later. Wait. If I don't... Oh, boy. Okay, wait. So... Do we just travel to the other side here and then there's a secret wind gust or something? Yeah, that's what I figured what was gonna be going on with that. Which means, is there any inside there? No. But, I bet you there's one inside this platform that we're in right now. No, wait. Maybe it's just... Okay, what am I thinking? Jeez. So, all we need to do is go into this one that's right in front of us. What am I even thinking, dude? Because this is already going to carry us high enough, not only to complete the shrine itself, but also to go over here and get the chest. So I don't need to actually put down marker or anything. Whoa, that was a close one. Open sesame! Royal bow, but our inventory is full. Dude, I love it. Okay, well, that's already another bunch of royal bows right there. Why do we even have the gold bow? I guess because it's a sniper. Probably should have kept it, but whatever. It's okay, we'll just keep this one, just because. I didn't expect that that bow would end up falling off of the cliff, though. So, now we'll just travel up here, and then it's just the spirit orb, and that's it. I still haven't found the time. Okay, whatever. I still haven't found the time to go and, spend these suckers, either. Okay, yeah, we're done. Somehow that ended up taking all night. That's awesome. So, let's just go and sleep. Make it the daytime, so that we can end up going into the beautiful mountains that lay in front of us, and hopefully try and get that weird giant bird monster quest out of the way, whatever it's going to be. But in the meantime, there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about today, folks, with all of you. I wanted to talk about it now rather than later as well, so hopefully it's gonna be... Oh, this is beautiful. Hopefully it's all gonna end up being okay and working out. Yikes! The flight range. One of you were telling me about this in the comments a couple videos back, actually. I don't like this, though. So we would have to glide up, go into slow-mo. Thank you. Go into slow-mo and hit a target, which would drain tons of our stamina, so that we could end up doing it again. And the fact that this is actually a full-on archery course tells me that this would probably end up actually giving us something. Just because generally that's kind of what seems to... New bow, okay. That's what seems to just happen. Is... There's the horse challenges and pretty much all of the archery challenges seem to actually give you, like, a bunch of actual, like... items that are good. I mean, most of them are just like horse challenge stuff, but whatever. Ooh. Okay, well that kind of just looks the exact same as the other bow. This bow is a favorite among Rito warriors. The bowstring has been specifically engineered for aerial combat, which allows it to be drawn faster than a normal bow. Oh. Okay, so that is exactly how we end up actually doing this challenge. Because the bow is not going to take as much of our ability there, right? Okay, well, we'll grab it and get it ready. Actually, come to think of it, maybe the other ones are all like that as well. Where's the dude that we actually talked to about this? Hmm? Or do we just shoot? Is that what we're supposed to do? Maybe, maybe this isn't even a quest? Like, there has to be an NPC somewhere around here, right? Unless the whole point is that this is just straight up, oh, you come over here and just do the challenge yourself and never mind, right? Maybe? Or maybe this is trying to prepare us because we probably... Yeah, that takes way too much stamina. We're probably going to be doing something similar to this whenever we end up actually doing the Divine Beast, right? So, what I wanted to talk about... First of all, let me see, where is that giant bird? It's up here on the Hebra Mountains as far as I know, right? Let me double check here. Sorry, folks. Was it one of these quests? The bird in the mountain. So it is just a shrine quest. Lone Tree Cedar Hill something or rather. That's it? So I'm guessing it's this, right? That's where we're going to try and get to today. If we even can. Oh my. So what I want to talk about with all of you folks is the fact that we're going to start making a move on. This area is beautiful, by the way. We're going to start making a move to actually getting this game done. As it is right now, like, I didn't want to blindside you out of nowhere, and it's just like, oh, by the way, we're done. I've had a lot less time on my hands as of late, as far as just recording and stuff like that is concerned. But then also, with Zelda specifically, it's not that I would say that I'm necessarily losing interest, because I still really, really love this game and I still really enjoy it. But it's like, because I don't have the extra time, you know, I'm not sitting here and I'm not spending my extra time grinding Korok seeds and stuff like that like I used to, right? And I guess, yeah, generally I could just say that I'm kind of losing interest. The game is still awesome, but we've been playing it for a very long time, and even though it's awesome exploring the environment and everything like that, because of the fact that I don't have nearly as much time, means that I can't dedicate as much time to each of these episodes, and thus I can't end up exploring as much as I would want to for it to actually feel like we're progressing. So what we're going to try and do is I want to at least go and see this last quest over here for the bird, and then this is a Korok if I've ever seen it. And then I want to kind of go for the Divine Beast, and then we're going to go to Hyrule Castle with the intent of getting it done. We're not going to bother exploring the entire northern region, because although this is very beautiful, don't get me wrong, it just looks like a whole bunch of climbing to me at this point, you know? Because even though that's kind of a very, very fun mechanic with this game, and it really, really is, it's like that's kind of all I'm starting to see now is, okay, how long is it going to take to climb this? Or would I have to go down there and gather all those extra mineable resources so that we can end up getting our rupees up? Because we've already got plenty of rupees, and I don't really care about maxing out all of our gear and getting that fourth fairy, because we're not going to get a extra set bonus from that. Let me just swap our armor here, because I honestly don't care. We're not going to end up getting a set bonus from upgrading our gear all the way, and honestly speaking, why? Like, the only reason it would be for is so that we could end up fighting Ganon, and potentially it be faster and better for us just because we would have a little bit more to our defense, you know? Because that's kind of the thing too, is as far as the progression is concerned, while this is an open world game, and all of the armor and all of the gear and everything like that does have a part to play in a game like this because it's open world, it's still technically, which I think is actually really cool, has an end. You know, it has an ending, and from what I've heard from all you folks in the comments, when you end up beating Ganon at the end, the game doesn't continue after Ganon's defeated. It actually lazily reloads an older file. So that's very disappointing because that kind of takes away from the open world aspect of the game. Yikes, I don't want to fight him. And kind of makes it feel more like that's a thing. It's more of a single player game. And by that I mean we can grind all these resources and get stronger and get good gear and everything like that, but all of it is for a means to an end. All of it is specifically so that we could end up defeating the final boss. And then once we end up getting past that, there's no point anymore. There's no point in having any more armor or any more gear. Like Korok seeds, for example. We're already doing just fine as far as our inventory is concerned. I'm not going to bother going out of my way to get 999 of those little freaks, especially when I would have to end up reading a walkthrough. And as far as getting all of the shrines, well, I thought I was going to end up doing that. Honestly, I don't have the time, and I'm not really interested enough to go and see the Dark Link costume, because as far as I know, you have to go and complete all the shrines, and then it gives you an optional quest at the end of the game, before Ganon potentially, where you can go and grind 1,000,000 resources. Apparently it's really, really hard to do, to get your hands on the Dark Link costume, which apparently gives you like more damage at nighttime or something. Now, I'm not trying to say this stuff as spoilers, and even towards myself here, I don't really consider stuff like that spoilers, where it's just kind of knowing like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like, I already know that there is some type of a horse or a mount that we can end up getting that's kind of at the top of a mountain that we haven't actually experienced together yet. But honestly speaking, I don't know what it is. You know, I've kind of stayed away from all of that. What is with this? There's a cloth up here, which implies that this is actually, like, the special tree that we were supposed to get to. Do we have to climb up to the tippy top? Why is it kind of all lit up? What's happening? Okay, what does this quest say? Molly in Rito Village told you a story about a lone cedar tree on the Hebra Mountains. Once upon a time, my grandpa stopped at a big tree while he was climbing a big mountain and looked below him in the northwest. Okay. Suddenly, he saw a huge snow-white bird with wings spread wide. Okay, so northwest. Northeast? Northwest. Look down. I don't understand, like, what? Are we just supposed to be going towards, like, it would be that big rock that's right over there, or maybe just that little cliffside? I'm honestly surprised that we don't actually see anything, unless it's, like, way in the northwest? Or was there an implication of a time? Once upon a time, my grandpa stopped at a big tree while he was climbing a big mountain, looked below him to the northwest. My grandpa took off flying after the snow-white birdie, and as he got closer to the bird, Grandpa saw something super important inside its belly. Okay, I don't really see any snow-white bird. I kind of saw a hawk before, but not really anything, like, super interesting. Okay, so let's climb down this tree. And I'm curious why there's like a cloth around it, so let's actually destroy this tree too. Get out of here, evil tree! So long, sucker! What's with the log here? I don't quite understand. I thought that this quest was gonna be a little bit more self-explanatory. Unless the bird is supposed to be like way over there or something. That's the northeast. But there is a campfire or something over there. Okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna do this quest, because this is kind of what keeps on happening, unless that's the bird. Is that the bird? No, that's not a white bird. That's just the hawk that I saw before. Okay. I don't know if we even have a picture of the hawk. Maybe we're just supposed to straight up sail in the direction away, or, ooh, maybe it's up here. Yeah, maybe it's at the top of this mountain over here, so let's go check that out, and see what's what. Ooh. There's an air gust over here, so that's nice. But yeah, long story short, folks, I want to start working towards actually getting to the end of this game. Because it's beautiful. I love it. On one hand, I would wish that we never have to end this series. Because I love this game. I really do. It's one of the best open world games I've ever played in my life. I absolutely love it. What is going on? Ay, 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 ay. And really, it's just like, it's a beautiful game. It really is. But, yep. It's about time. It's getting to that time where I gotta complete it just for the sake of, if I don't complete it now, if I don't start working towards getting this game done, we're never going to get it done, because it would end up being one of those games where, you know, where I just kind of completely end up losing interest just because of the fact that it's so long. Now, you know, I wouldn't end up quitting even if that was the case. Don't get me wrong, folks, because when it comes to stuff like this, okay. When it comes to stuff like this, like a game like this, for example, oh, that ice we legit can't climb. So that might be the mountain with the white bird after all. But let's try and get this going on here. Ooh. Okay, do we have a torch? Do we still have a torch? Yes, we most certainly do. Whoopsie daisy. So let us get our hands on a fire pit here. And then also, too, like, I just kind of feel bad in the fact that because I've had less time, I have had less time to dedicate to actually, like, recording this game. And because of that, yeah, like, you know, the episodes have kind of just been shorter. I've been making less cuts and stuff like that. And, well, in any case, folks, you know, I kind of feel a little bit bad about just kind of, oh, by the way, we're going to be done with this one soon. But that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it today instead of dragging it out and talking about, like, when we were really, really close to the end. But, I'm still suspecting that we're going to have... What? I heard really weird sound effects. I'm still suspecting that we're going to have maybe 20 more episodes, if not under that. Okay, whatever. That's cool, dude. Go ahead and kick me. What is your problem? Oh, great. Link ended up putting his sword away. That's perfect. Okay, well, you know what? Get burned, stupid. And then, you know what? On top of that, get iced, stupid. Just because, why not? Oh, okay. He's slowly sliding away. Let's just light up our torch and ignore him. Because, I don't really care. No, Link, you moron. I wanted you to just hold the torch in front of you, but because we're engaged in combat, he's getting all angers at that guy. There we go. Goma Asaagh Shrine. Sure, let's do it. A major test of strength. Wow, they certainly love their major tests of strength in this game, like, seriously. I mean, I guess at least we are going to end up getting our hands on, like, some better gear here. Like more Guardian gear. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use those. We're gonna heal up here. I'll use this fairy tonic because honestly it's not really that good. Then let's sort our inventory. I really gotta go out of my way to actually get ourselves some better foods here. But let's grab this sword, this shield, because why not? I guess we should actually, we'll use a two-handed weapon here because that'll make him a little bit easier. Oh, and it's another one of these too where, like, there's nothing around, so I would have to throw down an ice pillar to take care of him. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that weapon combination you got there, stupid. I really do. Wait, do I need a picture of you? No, I don't. Okay. Let us use our shimmering meat. Ow! You still don't really hurt me much, do ya? Why is he not hurting us? Is it because we have, like, super defense or something in these clothes? I don't know. But he's being really annoying by, like, ignoring all of our attacks. Like, really, you're supposed to get stun locked with everything that I do to you, you stupid moron. Like, what's the matter? Your AI broken? Or something like that? Is he doing his laser? Yeah, he's doing his laser, actually. Okay, so we'll be able to get this going on here. Ah! Take that, dum-dum. And then, you know what? While you're preparing and getting your crazy attack going on, because he's going to start trying to do... Yeah, he's trying to do his final laser attack of death. Easy peasy. Really, really easy. That's the reason, too, why I want to start progressing to the end, is I think we're actually doing good enough. Like, we've got enough heart containers. I understand enough about the game. And I think we're gonna be doing okay. You know? We might end up getting our butt kicked as far as, defense is concerned, you know, like, because I'm probably gonna rock this type of armor against Ganon or something. I guess we'll get rid of our fire spear. It's beautiful, but we'll get rid of it. Then we'll get rid of this one-handed weapon here. And honestly speaking, even though the electric weapons, well, I guess it's better than having the Lionel sword, honestly speaking. So we'll grab all of those, because it means we're gonna be able to use those with our crazy gear that we've got going on here. Grab all this, re-equipped ourselves. Let's pull out the Master Sword, which is probably going to end up being more difficult on Ganon as well. And then let's see what the chest is here. Get out of here and climb to the top of the mountain. The other thing, too, is I'll talk about that maybe a little bit more in the next episode as far as the future content is concerned with this game. You know, because there is going to be that hard mode difficulty and stuff like that. And, you know, it definitely is something that we do have to actually talk about. The meteor staff is cool, but honestly speaking, the staves don't really do that much, or rods, I guess I should say, don't really do that much damage, honestly. Like, they're okay, but you can only really attack so many times with them. Now, that means... Really? Are you serious, game? That is so stupid. Did the middle one... Oh, I see. So they all do permanently actually stay gone. It's just that the middle one was the only one that I actually ended up getting rid of, right? So that's kind of why it was the only one that actually ended up getting fully destroyed. Okay, well, I guess I'll get rid of these then. Just because if we ever would end up fast traveling over here, these things would end up blocking us off. Now... Actually, come to think of it, even though I said that I would talk about it in the next episode, today's episode is probably going to be a little bit longer, just because I do want to go and get this dumb white bird out of the way. Because I promised all of you that we were going to do it, so that's what we're going to do. I guess I will talk about, like, as far as future content is concerned with this game, most notably hard mode and the downloadable content and stuff like that. When they end up adding that new dungeon that they're supposed to be adding, I think that's around the holidays, though. That's actually way later in the year. If not, maybe even next year. I honestly don't know. I think it's just into this year as far as I remember. But with it, get out of my face. That I'll definitely end up coming back to the game for. I would love to end up playing through and trying out, like, whatever the extra downloadable content is going to end up being, right? So, is this all? Like, even this is something? Okay, this is something we can climb. Good. But hard mode is not something that I'm going to go through. The extra dungeons, for sure, you know, that sounds really cool. I'm definitely down for doing something like that. But going through the game on hard mode, honestly, while it did seem very interesting originally, when they finally announced what hard mode actually was in this game and what they were going to actually do, like what they had planned with it, it sounds boring, man. Like, all it's really going to do in hard mode is it's going to generate the stronger enemies sooner, and then the only thing that actually changes gameplay-wise is there might be floating platforms out in the world that'll have, like, a bunch of enemies on them, which, of course, would end up actually making the game harder just because of gliding difficulty and stuff like that. But for the most part... No, that wouldn't, like, that's not hard mode when you give me a trash weapon to fight, like, really, you know, powerful enemies or anything like that. It's just, Okay, I don't know why this is up here and not White Bird. Oh, because we're not actually at the top of the mountain. Okay. Are you the White Bird? Not really. I don't think that's a white bird. No way. Why is it nighttime again? It's always nighttime. For some reason, we go into these shrines, and then it's like time passes super duper quick out in the world. That might actually be a thing. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll come back to the game eventually in the future for sure, but I'm not trying to get like 100% by any means. I never really was, and I don't really care about getting all the extra armor and stuff like that. You know, we'll get to see all the downloadable content armor, and even though they do have a mask that ends up like a Karok mask that comes with the first batch of downloadable content, which is going to ultimately make it so that it's easier for you to actually search for Karoks. I could care less about getting 100% in that regard because the Karoks is just, like, that's just a wild goose chase, dude. This is not White Bird. Where, white bird? Where's it hiding, man? You found me instead of white bird. I know. Take that, stupid. Really, where'd he go? That's kind of lame. Well, anyways, maybe we're not going, I guess we're never going to complete that quest here, folks, because what we're going to do now, because that's kind of the thing, is while I could sit there and we could try and figure it out and kind of mess around in the environment and all that stuff, yeah, all the good things about this game, don't get me wrong. What I want to actually do, we're going to explore this guy's house in the next episode. Let's grab this fast travel point here. And then we'll actually explore this shrine, I guess, in the next episode and kind of see what's actually going on with this guy's house, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to make an effort to go towards getting the divine beast out of the way. And then hopefully start heading towards Ganon. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I know I kind of just kept reiterating the same point of, oh, we're going to complete this game. But I wanted to talk about it now, you know, and kind of get it off my chest that, yeah, I'm kind of losing interest in this game. But most of all, it has to do with the lack of time on my part. I don't have enough time to sit here and keep climbing these mountains and making these major cuts in these videos and stuff like that with all the side stuff and all the new games that are coming out that I plan to actually do series on. So we'll say a fond farewell when we get to the end, but it's going to take a little while to get there. Thank you so much for watching, though, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.